like your background in this field or what experience you
Okay. Well, I'm part of a nonprofit called First Fathers, and I have been working with at-risk youth in San Bernardino County probably for about the past 7 years. And then prior to that, I was a youth pastor for 12 years. So my passion and calling has always been to youth and young adults and trying to help them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's kind of similar to the organization that Deborah has. It's an organization which focuses on empowering the at-risk youth.
Yes.
Who are fighting.
Yes.
So,
How fun.
yeah, it's a really good organization.
How fun.
Yeah, it just reminded me of that.
Right.
Okay, and also, what was your little huddle about?
Well, my huddle was called Fathers and Daughters, and trying to really enhance the relationship that fathers have with daughters. I have a 23-year-old daughter myself, who is about to be a graduate from Tuskegee University in Alabama, and she played basketball on a basketball scholarship, and I unfortunately probably defied that myth of all men, especially African American men playing basketball. My father played, my brother played and got a scholarship, my daughter played and got a scholarship, and it looks like my son is about to play and get a scholarship. I don't play. So, but I didn't let that stop me from being involved. So they talked about me, but I did teach them defense. So I got in where I could fit in. And I think with the whole thing with fathers and daughters, a lot of times I encourage fathers, just show up, get involved, find out where you can get in. Do the conversations. A lot of times we as fathers, we like fixing things. Well, our daughters like to talk. And I had a chatty Cathy as a daughter. And she liked to talk all the time. Her thing was, she was a princess. And so I had to learn how to treat a princess. I share this example with you. I've always been involved with the back to school, and I was probably the only father that held a position on the PTA because I wanted to be involved with my daughter's life. And I was going to parent-teachers conference one time, and there was these clusters of desks together. I'm like, oh, that's nice, but there's this one lone desk, and I kept going, Lord, please don't let this be my daughter. Please don't let it. Sure enough, it was her desk. So the teacher goes, I bet you can think whose desk that is. I said, it's Raven's. So yeah, I kind of meant to separate her, but she took it and flipped it and said she thought she was special and that all the other kids needed groups and she was so special she didn't need groups. So I love how, and so when I even talked to her about it, she goes, Dad, it's just because I'm special and everyone wants to be like me. So that was our little thing that we even laugh about today. It's just, Dad, everyone wants to be like me. It's so hard. So, you know, I learned how to, one, talk with her and communicate. And we've had our ups and downs. Even the transition from her going from a teenager into an adult. I wasn't ready. And dads were usually the last ones ready, because our daughters usually have us on there wrapped around their finger. And it was a hard transition for me. And she almost had to reassure me and let me know everything you poured into me, I haven't forgotten. You know? Yeah.
That's cute.
So we have our own special bond.
And lastly, what's the best piece of advice you could offer any parent about having a strong relationship with their daughter and how important it is?
I think that's what I said.